Hello everyone, this video is my The Last of Us Part 2 Grounded Mode, No Damage, Stealth, All Collectibles walkthrough. That title's a bit of a mouthful, I know. I did this for the first game a little while ago. If you want to go and check that out, I'll link it around in the description or on screen somewhere for you now. If you're just looking for collectibles, I've also done a video just dedicated to the collectibles, which I'll link around in the description and wherever else I can for you as well. Thank you all very much for tuning in to the video. Each episode of this series is going to be about an hour long. When you're going through this game with stealth, especially on grounded mode, you kind of have to be patient and a bit slow paced in some areas. Also, to get all the collectibles, I've got to explore a lot of the open sort of environments that the game does give you, where I could skip that if I wasn't going for collectibles. But I'll explain that as we go through. Thank you again very much for tuning in. Let's get this going.
I don't know what happened. I was supposed to take her to the Fireflies and walk away. You go halfway across the country with someone. She needed her immunity to mean something. Maybe I was starting to buy into that old cure business. Maybe I just wanted to do right by her. And then we made it. We found the Firefly. Because of her, they were actually going to make a cure. The only catch, it would kill her. Sweet Jesus.
Doctor?
What are you doing? I won't let you take her. This is our future. Think of all the lives we'll save.
Jesus Christ, Joe. What do you do? I saved her. Come on, baby girl. I got you.
Cover the exit. Don't let him get away.
Goddamn. That's some. That's a lot. What does Ellie know? I told her they just ran some tests. I told her her immunity meant nothing. And she believed you? I didn't say otherwise. We should head back.
Okay, so a short but sweet section as Joel here. This game is super heavy on dialogue and cutscenes, and I'll do my best just to keep quiet during those scenarios. I'll include everything I can. There isn't a trophy linked to conversations in this game, so it doesn't matter if you miss them, although I'll try to include as much as I can. In fact, what I might do, because I'm sort of watching this back and commentating over it, is just skip the cutscenes myself, because I've seen them a couple of times, and just edit in the commentary during the gameplay moments. It's kind of a nice section, though. It gives me a chance to introduce the series a little bit, like I may have mentioned in the intro. This is a segmented run, so if you don't know what that means, it basically means I use checkpoints in order to get the no damage. There's no trophies or anything linked to no damage. I just kind of thought it would be cool to do. I did the stealth walkthrough for The Last of Us 1 a while back. Some of you may have already seen that. It is very difficult to do, but it can also come in handy because in grounded mode you're kind of stuck for ammo a lot of the time. The game doesn't give you a lot of resources, so there are some sections where you're kind of forced to shoot your way through. There are some sections where the game wants you to not use stealth and be caught up in a firefight, but there are ways you can cheese it and kind of force it into a stealth scenario, although it isn't easy to do that. Like I said, there are some sections where you have to use your guns and weapons, and I'll be saving all the ammo I get and all the resources for those areas where you kind of need them. But wherever I can use stealth, or wherever I've figured out ways to do stealth, which is most of the game, I'll be doing stealth. Like I said, not easy to figure out in some areas, but fun to do. Because in Grounded you get spotted very, very quickly. The enemies only really need to spot you for a split second and you're discovered, so some sections took many, many attempts to get right. And this is going to be a long series, because it is slower. I'll also be getting all the collectibles for anybody who wants to play along and get those.
You sure?
Yeah.
Alright.
About what we were talking about earlier. I can't say I'd have done different. I'll take it to the grave if I have to.
I'll see you later, Tom. Hello? Ellie?
Jesus. Almost gave me a heart attack.
I tried knocking, but
Hey,
hey,
what's up, Joel?
just checking in. Folks are, talking about how impressed they are with you and how well you're helping out.
It's good.
Yeah. Tommy and I went out riding the other day, and he told me a joke, and I thought about you. It's, oh, shoot, no, I forgot it. Something about a clock. How do you...
Joel, it's pretty late and I gotta get up in a few hours.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna get out of your hair. Just, I want to show you something. Just give me 1 second.
What's this?
Some folks call this thing here a guitar.
Funny.
You want to hear something?
Okay.
Okay. Promise me that you won't laugh.
I won't laugh. I won't.
I'm trusting you. If I ever were to lose you, I'd surely lose myself. Everything I have found here, I'm not found by myself. Try and sometimes you'll succeed to make this man of me. All my stolen missing parts I've no need for any more, 'cause I believe, 'cause I can see our future days, days of you and me. There you go.
Well, that didn't suck.
I'll take what I can get. She's yours.
No. No. I don't know the first thing about
I
this.
promised that I'd teach you how to play.
You did.
So what do you say, tomorrow night? First lesson?
Deal.
Okay. Okay.
Do you remember the joke?
What is the downside to eating a clock? It's time consuming.
That's so dumb.
Yeah. Good night, kiddo.
Hey,
Morning.
sorry, I totally overslept. Just give me a minute and I'll get dressed.
I heard you had quite a night after I left.
She kissed me. It was just Dina being Dina. She didn't mean anything by it.
I was talking about your fight with Seth. Wait, you kissed Dina?
Oh. I thought this...
We're broken up 1 week and you make a move on my girl?
No. She was probably just trying to make you jealous. I would never... Oh, fuck, this is awkward.
I'm messing with you, man. I don't care. Get dressed.
You're the worst.
It's kind of fucked up you did that. Get your stuff together, we're already late.
Smells fine.
Okay, so we just need to grab Ellie's coat, her backpack, and her knife on the way out. One great thing about playing as Ellie is that she can use the knife to stealth kill enemies. When you get to the sections where you play as Abby, you don't have that. You have to use the shifts, which makes taking out clickers a lot tougher.
Is Joel up?
Got reports of infected out north. They sent him and Tommy out early to scout.
That sucks.
Yeah, can't imagine they got much sleep. Definitely not as much as you.
Shut up. I was just about to get up. I was.
You got everything?
Yes.
Let's go following Jesse in this section. There's a few
Talk
collectibles
to the town this morning.
in Jackson.
What?
Let me see if I got this right. You kissed Dina,
She kissed me.
which triggered Seth to call you a not so nice word.
Yep.
Then Joel decked him,
More of a push.
and then you got mad at Joel. That part confused me.
It was a strange night, man.
Sounds exciting.
Hey, so... We're okay, right?
You and me? Yeah, of course. Dina and I are done.
I know. It's just... I don't want you to think...
Ellie, we're cool. Promise.
Thanks.
Right. So, swing a left here, you can get the game's first collectible. It's a trading card. I'm going to read all the information in the collectibles, which takes a minute. Size Michaela.
Badass.
Real name Michaela Ayari. Brain 60, Brawn 100, affiliation The New Dogs. Michaela Ayari first discovered her superpowers when she turned 13. With the stump of her foot, she can send shockwaves rippling through the ground, knocking enemies off their feet and in extreme circumstances toppling buildings. Kicked out of the Society of Champions due to her potential for collateral damage, Size Michaela soon became the youngest member of the New Dogs. Neutral villain. Hopefully I've allowed myself enough time to read these cards and I don't get cut off midway through reading them. I did my best to leave them on screen so that I had enough time to read them
Ellie.
during these commentary sessions. So we're going to follow Jesse here and we can pet the dog. Why not?
Hey, old timer. Yeah, good scratch.
Get a good scratch. So you have to go left into the bar, but there's a collectible on your right before you go in. So before you head that way,
Hey, Jesse.
Oh, hi.
you want to swing right here. They're called the Tipsy Bison, I think. Collectible is just over here in this corner next to this ladder. Looking for 20 volunteers to help with repairs to the electric dam. When? First weekend in April. See Maria to sign up. Okay. So now we go into the bar. There's another collectible in here. You'll need to get it before you
Wanna grab some
leave.
breakfast?
No. Where's Maria?
In the back.
Excuse me.
Ellie. There you are. Come here. Seth's got something he wants to say to you.
I don't want to hear what that bigot has to say.
Do it for me. Please.
Fine.
Seth. Seth, come here.
Hey. Look, last night I was drinking too much.
Sure.
I'm trying to say I'm sorry. Maria tells me that you and Dina are headed out. I made you some sandwiches.
Okay.
They're steak.
Thank you, Seth.
Yeah. Well, you be safe out there.
Yep.
I appreciate that.
What you got there?
Bigot sandwiches.
Smells good.
They're yours.
You sure?
It's fine.
Let me walk you out.
Okay.
Right, so when you regain control here, you want to turn it around and head to the back. And next to the dartboard, you can find another trading card. Number 2. The Keene twins.
Finders keepers.
Finders keepers. The Keene twins, real names Ophelia and Xander. Brains 80, brawn 80, affiliation none. Born in a Spark laboratory, the Keene twins were considered a failed experiment in heightened human senses. They were abandoned on the doorstep of an orphanage, but the forlorn pair soon learned of their abilities. Born deaf, Ophelia not only has the amazing eyesight, but can see things on the infrared and X-ray spectrum. Born blind, Xander can hear for miles. No footstep is too quiet, no secret is safe. So long as they are together, they make for a formidable opponents. Heroes. Okay. If I do get cut off and I don't have enough time to read these, I can always play with the edit and make it so that I have enough time. I think in these earlier stages I wasn't quite showing the card for long enough, so I'll probably have to play with the edit, but that's fine. It'll come out fine in the final video.
I want you to trade off with Tommy and Joel. Those boys have been up for far too long.
Where do I meet them?
If you go up to the Northwest Lookout, they're scheduled to arrive later today. But watch yourself. There's too many sightings of infected recently.
Of course. I was gonna check out the creek trails. I'll need someone else to cover it.
Ellie, you know the creek trails?
Not really.
Dina's done it a bunch. I'll have the two of them take it.
Ellie, can I talk to you for a sec?
What's up?
Look, I don't know what's going on with you and Joel.
Maria.
Guy really cares about you. And I'm sure he didn't mean to.
We're fine.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Sorry to pry. Be safe.
Thanks.
Yo, Dina! Assignments!
Just give me a minute.
We get your girlfriend to the stables, please.
Hey, Dina. Can I talk to you?
Hey, guys, I'm tapping out. Come on. How long?
Whew.
Hey.
Hey. I just want to say sorry for running off last night.
Oh, it's okay. I totally get it. I felt bad.
Why?
Because I started the whole thing, and I shouldn't have kissed you in front of all of those people. And
No, you were drunk. It's fine.
well, still, I don't want you to think.
No, I'm not reading into it or anything. Just...
You know what I love about you? How you let me finish my sentences.
All right. Well, we should probably get going.
Yeah.
Ow! What the fuck? I'm not even playing. Cause you're a chicken? You're a chicken.
I hate this kid so much.
You want to fuck him up?
Yeah, I do.
You asked for it. You better run, you little shits. Holy shit.
So, doing this fight without getting hit once is actually pretty tough. It's even harder on grounded. But I managed to do it. You just sort of need to use this cover over here
Oh, I'm coming for you, Tiny.
and avoid them, because these kids all have aimbots and they hit you out of nowhere. It's ridiculous.
Like that?
Doesn't really matter if you don't take damage here, you're not going to lose any health or anything, but I thought it'd be a nice touch. Although you do have luck on yourself during this fight, you can throw the snowballs like freely. They actually hit the swing. That was some lucky stuff. You can see how many times you've been hit in the bottom right. And we're 5 out of 10 and they're 0 out of 10, so luckily that hit the swing and didn't hit me. Literally, you want to stay in this corner. It honestly doesn't matter. I'm not sure what happens if you lose, but
Oh, you better hide.
I just didn't want to get hit. Keeping with that no damage feel
We're winning.
of the run. Trust me, these kids have got some crazy arms and stupid accuracy. I was just taking my time, waiting for him to come a bit closer so I could get that lock-on shot. I have no idea why I do this sort of stuff to myself, but it makes for good content, I guess.
Gotcha.
I'll try and keep these videos to around an hour each, I think. And the first video or so is just going to be a lot of cutscenes.
Eat it, shrimps.
Totally fair. You've all got lock-on. Stop complaining
No. Get her.
with your aimbots.
You'll never get away with this.
So right here, we just need to pull the kids off Dino.
Get off of her, you monsters.
All right, we actually have some work to do. Scram.
Man. I guess I asked for that, huh?
Yep.
Let's go.
Right, so following Dina here.
So, Jesse wants us to do the creek trails. He's gonna relieve Joel and Tommy.
Oh, that's nice he assigned us together.
You're gonna like this route.
Morning.
Hey, ladies. I'll bring them in.
Thank you.
Just heading to the barn. So this is where we get our horses and guns. I'm not sure if you can do New Game Plus with Grounded before you've actually beaten it.
Look who's here.
Thanks. Come on.
All right.
Hey, Shimmer.
Ah, look who decided to join us.
Yeah.
One for you. And one for you. Open it up. Settle down, children. All right. You all know the drill. Run your routes, mark your logbooks, clear any infected you see. You run into anything you can't handle. You come back. Be smart about it. All right. Get going.
Yeah.
were you dreaming about?
Was I talking?
You're doing your teeth grinding thing.
Where have you been?
Grab your gear. I want to show you something.
What?
Trust me.
So, in this section, we're pretty much just following Owen.
Come on. This way.
At this point, you don't even know who Abby is. Even the subtitles just
sure
address
you
her
wanna
as
do this when the
woman.
sun's out and it's warmer,
No. Can't wait.
and you don't want to just tell me?
You need to see it.
What are you doing wandering around out here by yourself?
Been restless.
You too?
Feel like the farther south we go, the prettier it's gotten.
You want to keep going? Just drive all the way to Mexico?
I've thought about it.
You could see Manny's hometown.
Yeah, I don't see that living up to his story somehow.
Yeah, no, probably not. You did all this in the dark?
Yes. Now come on.
If we keep going like this, we're gonna be tired for today's trip.
It's not that far.
Hey, is Mel okay? She seemed out of it these past few days.
She'll be fine.
You stop being weird, you're freaking me out.
I'm not being weird.
Are you breaking up with Mel?
What? No. You wish. Ouch.
We can't all be as graceful as you.
Clearly.
What is that?
You'll be fine.
It's too high.
Come on.
Shit.
Hey, eyes on me. Abby. Stop looking down.
Owen, do we have to go back this way?
Consider it an opportunity to work on your fears.
How about I work my foot up your ass?
Abby, stop flirting.
Don't have to flirt to put my foot in your ass. I'll do that for free.
Is it?
We made it.
Holy shit. It's a fucking city.
Yeah.
Have you told anyone else?
Wanted you to see it first. Saw an armed patrol go from town to an outpost over there. A few more outposts in between. They have electricity, guns. It's a lot of people.
We can figure it out.
Okay. Assuming he's in there, how do we get to him?
We can corner one of the patrols and get confirmation, and then, I don't know, maybe find a way to lure him out.
Yeah, okay. Sure, they'll be happy to offer that information up.
Well, then we make them.
Do you hear yourself?
Okay, what do you want to do? What is going on with you?
Mel's pregnant.
Oh. Okay.
It's not just that, though.
Should I say congrats?
When everyone else sees this, they're gonna want to turn back.
We can convince him, right? I fucking knew I couldn't count on you.
I want what you want, but not at any cost. Hey.
Don't.
See you back at the lodge.
Fuck it.
Right. So, we're continuing as Abby here, alone. Which means I get a chance to talk to you guys for a bit. There's a jump in this section. I always mess up. But it's fine. You're not really in any danger until you encounter the first infected in this area. And the game teaches you about dodging and stuff. Yeah, that jump, I always mess that jump up somehow, I don't know how. Kind of felt like I waited to the end of the ledge to jump, but whatever. Got there second attempt. Right. So I was talking before about how we're doing no damage in this run. There are some areas where the game scripts in some damage. And one of them is in this first area, so obviously, as it goes with no damage, if there's an area where I can't help the damage, then I guess it doesn't count. Anywhere where you can avoid damage, I will be.
You alive?
I think right here when you get through the scripted event where Abby falls down the cliff, you take some damage, but again, there's nothing you can do about that. Just kind of happens. Gotta love the graphics on this game. I really would like to see it brought to the PS5. I know they say that the version of the Last of Us for the PS4 is a remastered version, but you know, it's just pretty much enhanced graphics and stuff, right, and performance. I would love to see that on the PS5. So here we go, we need to mash to get away from this guy. Like I said, I'm pretty sure you take damage here and there's nothing you can do about it. The game forces you to use a med kit and stuff in order to learn about it. So we need to dodge this guy and then punch him up. And you got knocked out, son. And we've got another one right here. I bet you thought I was going to shoot him, but no, I'm saving them bullets. Good night. Only using me fists. I did try for a while to try and do this section stealthily, like hiding behind the trees and stuff and seeing if I could avoid the couple of infected that come down so they'd lose us and then we'd be able to take them out, but the game won't let you do it. These infected just pretty much know where you are, and it's kind of the game teaching you how to dodge and attack and stuff. Sometimes you need to be careful because in between your punches these guys will just smack you, so you've got to be ready to dodge at all times.
My shoulder.
And like I said, the game scripts in a medkit usage right here. Falling down the cliff, Abby messes up her shoulder. So we're going to use the one medkit we have. I'm not sure if you try to climb in this window if it'll tell you to use the medkit, but you don't get the tutorials that you would on the normal modes a lot of the time. Some of them are there, but most of them aren't on grounded mode. But I think that will be the only medkit we use throughout this entire run. I have finished this run now, I've just got to come back and commentate it all. It's a good like 20 hours long, so this is going to be a lot of parts. I want to keep these videos to an hour long. There's one more run that I want to do with this game, and that's the permadeath run. But that will be a lot quicker. I'm probably just going to skip all the cutscenes, and I'm not going to be doing stealth. I'm just going to run through it and play the game on its easiest difficulty, just because I've done grounded now. So right here you're going to have a guy sort of crouching right here, and as you move forward he's going to come after you. Pop him in the face. You don't get the hit markers on grounded mode, so you can't tell whether you've actually hit the head or not, but it's kind of obvious if they die straight away. Also, you'll see me doing a lot of scavenging throughout these videos, where I'm just looking everywhere for pickups, resources, because they are so scarce in grounded mode. We got a med kit there. So if you see me looking around a lot, that's why. I'm just kind of looking for anything we can scavenge and use to make any kind of items throughout the game. You got a couple of handgun bullets in this building, and we've got a letter here. This one's called The Letter from Seth, I believe. Let's have a read. To anyone who reads this, my name is Seth. I'm from San Francisco, trying to get to Jackson with my 2 sons. We lost our car, our compass, our guns. We raided outside of Reno. My wife and my eldest were killed. I've been trying to follow maps, but the snow makes it impossible to hold onto the road for very long. Was hoping to wait out these storms, but my boys are starving. I haven't seen so much as a squirrel in a week. I can't sit here and watch them waste away. We're going to head out, WNW. I heard that sounded like gunshots over there, across the ridge. Hopefully we'll find people, hopefully they'll be fixed. I didn't catch that last bit there, but... let's continue. You can always give it a pause if you want to have a read. I got most of it. Because I'm coming back to commentate this, it can be a little bit difficult at times. Okay.
It's gotta be close.
So, heading into this building, you've got a couple of infected in here you've got to take out. Hiding behind this bed straight away just to make sure that zombie doesn't see us. And then it sort of stops here and holds its head. Taking that one out. One great thing about playing as Ellie is she has an upgrade where you can do speedier takedowns. I don't think Abby has that upgrade, or at least I didn't get it. So Abby takes longer to take stuff out stealthily, which is annoying. And she also doesn't have the knife. You have to use shivs and craft them up to take out clickers. Some bullets there. Do all the scavenging you can in grounded mode. Look everywhere. So when you come down here, you've got a couple more infected. Don't just run down the stairs, because you'll get spotted by this guy. And we're going to take him out when he starts to walk away. Nice easy takedown. When you take him out, I think you want to move to the left to avoid being spotted by another infected behind this couch and behind this wall, because this guy's going to sneak into the room and you need to wait for him to turn around. And if you get spotted for a split second, you're going to get attacked. So, he's down for the count, and that's those 2 infected taken out. Easy. So he drops another bullet for you. Before we continue, I'm going to go back up and have a little look around this house, see what we can find, see if there's anything else. I don't think there is anything else in this house. Maybe another bullet somewhere or something, but it just never hurts to just look around. The pickups do pop up on screen, so it makes it pretty obvious where they are if you see them, if you're close, but yeah, I don't think there's anything else in this house. Moving on then. So, let's hop over the fence here, and we're going to get into another encounter. One thing that happens a lot in this game is if you hit a checkpoint, the zombies' positions will change, and you can see that here, there's nothing in front of me, and then when I fade the checkpoint, this infected is right here, so we're going to take him out first. This area can be tricky to do stealth, because there's 2 infected, or 2 runners, that are kind of in each other's path, and they keep intersecting. And one thing that happens in this game a lot more than it did in The Last of Us 1 is that the enemy's pathing can be random, and I feel like in the first The Last of Us it was a lot more scripted and always the same. In this one they can kind of change up and be a little bit different, so you have to sort of work out in your head sometimes when the best time to attack is. Because these 2 are quite close to each other, if I try and go for the one, the other one's going to see me. If I try and go for the other one's going to see me. So I kind of just have to wait for the right moment. I'm pretty sure I just waited here for this one to come over to where it started. The first 2 are really easy to take out, but these 2 can be a little bit tricky. And there is a lot of this during this run. Kind of just playing it patient, waiting for the right moment to take these guys out. You see like they're facing each other here. If I went for either one of them, I'm probably going to get screwed, but looks like I'm going for this one, as the other one's on its way away from me. Good timing on that. I can probably go and get the other one now, although I might have played it safe and backed around the cars. Yeah. In all of the other modes, when the enemies look at you, you get that kind of noise. It's kind of a whooshing sound, letting you know that you're in direct line of sight. You don't get that in grounded mode. It's literally the second they spot you, you're spotted and they're coming after you. And there we go. It's kind of the first little stealth section that's difficult. The first couple of fights you have are pretty easy. You've got another bullet there on the floor. And now we're headed under this truck.
Where's the road?
Where's the road? And we're going to squeeze in between these cars. What's kind of weird here is you have to squeeze between the cars, but you can't jump over them. I was kind of a bit confused, like, what? Took me a second to realise that I've got to squeeze through. Yeah, there we go. Sorted. So, we're going to head back to Ellie and Dina now.
Where's the patrol?
Come on. This way.
Right behind you. You miss being with him?
With Jesse? No.
We've been together for so long.
Look, Jesse's great. I love his parents. They will always be family, but we were just on autopilot.
Hey, how come we never talked about this stuff?
I don't know. It didn't feel... You never really talked to me about Kat.
Yeah, 'cause there isn't much to talk about.
Yow.
I got the impression that you didn't really like her.
I don't care about her one way or the other.
Okay.
No, I think she's a talented artist. I've grown to like that tattoo of yours.
Well, that's so big of you.
And I think she wasn't right for you.
Interesting.
Shut up.
Okay.
You can tie Shimmer up here.
Right.
Hey. You want to see something spectacular?
You're gonna point at your face, aren't you?
Nothing is that spectacular.
Oh,
Alright, calm down.
Come on, stupid.
Following you, Dino. So we get our first journal entry around this area. Be sure you don't miss it.
What do you think of this view, huh?
it's pretty nice.
Yeah, this route has its perks.
Where do we sign in?
Come on.
Fuck.
So, before you turn around and leave, be sure to get your journal entry right there. Just press triangle whilst looking into this view. And let's take a quick look at the journal. You don't get the prompts to check the journal in Grounded. You kind of have to go into your backpack and look yourself. Dina asked if I was going to go to the dance, and she touched my arm. Ah, I'm so delusional. Don't be an idiot. She's like that with everybody. Don't fuck up your friendship. Don't fuck up your friendship. Don't fuck up your friendship. Tonight was crazy. I feel scared, elated, anxious. Just going to sleep it off. We lost the ground to snow. Step on the ice. Feel my thaw. Test my thaw. So one thing you might want to do if you're interested in the journal is flip back pages.
Who you used to do this route with? Jesse?
Eugene.
Right. Oh, Eugene. Man, he was funny.
Oh, yeah.
Plus,
He taught me about rewiring electronics and stuff. May we all be that sharp 73.
May we all make it to 73.
Right. So there's a couple of things you can pick up in this area and look at, but they're not collectibles. So I think the journal entry there is the only collectible in this section.
Sign us in.
What was this place?
It used to be a radio tower.
In here you've got a couple of things you can just look at. I really wanted to add as much detail to this run as possible.
Hey,
Because I am going to do...
was Eugene's.
Huh. That's mine. He gave it to me.
That's mine now.
Hey, do you have any on you, actually?
Oh, I
Parts.
Eugene always had some on him.
Parts are really scarce when you're playing on grounded mode. They're not easy to find, so you want to look absolutely everywhere for those if you want to upgrade your weapons at all. We're not going to get many upgrades because we don't get enough parts to. Although I feel like I get a good amount of the parts in the game. So right here, this I didn't really look at this for too long, I don't think. It kind of just lists what people are seeing. You can see a bunch of names like Tommy and Joel and Greg and Bonnie. They're just talking about reporting on runners and stuff in the area and what they've killed and stuff cleared out. No real useful information, just small details. You can always pause up if you want to have a read of that.
Take a look.
There's the town. With the big tower thing?
Yep, that's where the next lookout is.
Ah, there's a ski lodge. That's the one on Tommy and Joel's route.
That's the one.
Okay.
Let's get back to the horses.
So, back to the horses then. Not a huge amount left of this
Were you wearing those same
part.
clothes yesterday?
They're clean.
No judgment.
Yeah, don't you judge me. Rude.
It's patrol, you know. We're here to kill infected, not to look fancy.
Still look nice.
Thank you.
So, have a little search around here. We've got a rifle bullet there. Every bullet counts in grounded mode.
Hey, Japan.
Okay. The challenge definitely delivers. It carries over from The Last of Us 1. I remember how challenging The Last of Us 1 grounded mode is. And this game definitely feels the same. I think though, if you're running low on ammo and stuff, when you kill stuff it'll usually drop a couple of bullets for you, but you can find yourself in situations where you haven't got ammo.
Oh, from old age. Like living a long life.
You? No way. Come on. You're way too reckless.
Oh, look who's talking.
Well, you'll probably die from hypothermia from wearing canvas sneakers in the snow.
I am wearing boots today.
Right. So we're going to have a couple of collectibles in the next area. You don't have to explore this section, which can make the collectibles easy to miss.
Hey, should we check these houses out?
Seems quiet, but we can if you want. I bet they still got supplies.
All the supplies, please. If you're after them collectibles, you're going to need to hop off Shimmer here and head into the house. I'm going to jump up here.
Just another evacuated neighborhood.
Have a read.
They almost never make it out this far. We usually catch them on the outer perimeter.
Dear Santa, I was a good boy this year. Can I please have a big dog? I wanted to keep my daddy safe while he goes hunting for food. It could also help protect our house from the monsters. It could also help keep me company when my daddy closes himself in the bedroom.
What are you doing?
Oh.
I was thinking of inviting Joel to watch a movie.
Oh. You guys good?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think there's a back to this too. Here's what she should look like. Can you also get me a gun? I think if I was stronger, my daddy would be happier. Thank you very much, Eric. Yeah, I almost missed the back of that collectible.
What movie are you guys gonna watch? What's Joel into?
Curtis and Viper 2. That's the one that's been on my radar for a while.
Oh, wow.
Well, we used to watch these cheesy 80s action movies. He's really into them.
Oh, no.
I actually really like them, too. What about you? What are you doing later?
Some people were talking about sneaking out. Going sledding.
Oh, that sounds fun.
Yeah. You wanna meet up after?
Okay.
Another collectible in here. I'm pretty sure it's a trading card. There's also some, what are they called? Not steroids. I forget what they're called now. The pills! Tesseractor.
Isn't it one of those superhero cards you're all into?
Oh, yeah.
Real name unknown. Brains 80, Brawn 60. Affiliation Society of Champions. Appearing one day from out of the blue, no one knows where or when this mysterious trans-dimensional being came from. Their ability to move in and around four-dimensional space at will has turned the tide in many battles, though using this power leaves them as weak and vulnerable as a newborn. Claiming to have no name, they were bestowed the nickname Tesseractor by the Society of Champions. However, some suspect Tesseractor is keeping their true undiscovered identity a secret. Neutral. Okay. And that's another one for the collection.
What's Curtis and Viper 2 about?
Okay, so 2 former commandos that go rogue to fight bad guys. And I think in this one, they go up against Russian spies or something.
I'm more interested in that than I thought I would be.
Alright, so the young one, Viper, he's a trained ninja. And he's a complete badass.
So how old is he in the first movie?
10.
Wait, how many movies did they make of this?
I think they made 4?
Jeez.
Joel actually saw the last one in the theater. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
Right, so in here there's no collectibles, just pickups.
Has to be.
How do you know? I mean, what if they're all just like us? Just surviving day to day.
Well, I write new music, so it's not a camera.
Wait, hold up. There are original Ellie songs? Why haven't you played any for me?
Well, I don't know.
Come on, will you play one for me? Tonight?
I'll think about it.
Supplements. Is that what they're called? Those pills? I think so. Supplements. We're just going to call them pills from now on. Upgrade pills. Basically steroids. So, following the path here. Eventually we're going to find a dead horse. Or... is it a horse? Or I think it might be a moose. Or something. Yeah, moose.
What the fuck? Oh, that smell. Looks like infected did this.
How many do you think it would take to bring down a moose?
More than one. Where the hell are they?
Let's go find them.
Let's go find them. So, you want to follow Dina here? I'm going to get into another little fight into this next area. Let's keep going.
Shit.
To hop through this window.
I hear some inside.
And we've got an infected here we can take out. Nice and easy, just sneak up on him. Stabby, stabby. And we can have a little look around here, see what we can find. There's a door behind us.
Let's see if we can get around to the back of the supermarket.
I think that might be the way we have to go.
Good idea.
When you go through here, you're going to get jumped by an infected, but it's kind of like a tutorial in which you have to throw a bottle. Yoink. Bang. And then stab. Easy. I don't do a huge amount of that as Ellie.
Yeah.
Just because I'm...
By the way. Thanks.
Just because I'm sneaking up on everything, but...
The way we came in was barricaded. How'd that rider get in here?
Yeah. It's a good question.
But yeah, as Abby, there are far more instances where it's just easier to do that.
Taken down on patrol. It's gotta be the one I had with Joel a year or so ago. It was like, I don't know, a dozen? You?
Cleared about 20 once. There was a group passing through.
Fuck. Dina, this way.
Right. 3 more runners in this area. So I'll take out this one first. Dina will get the other one, because the other one is out of sight. One thing that's cool about runners is you can just sneak up on them by crouching, but the clickers are so difficult to sneak up on like this. You have to move incredibly slowly. But one thing I did find out about the clickers is that you can, if you go prone, where you just hold circle and lie down, you can sneak up right behind them and they won't hear you anywhere near as easily. Like, it's way easier to sneak up on them. So another infected is going to walk into the area after you kill those few. And we're just going to wait for the right opportunity to get behind him and take him out. All the patience. Luckily he didn't see me there. Just wait for that right moment. Pretty sure he just keeps looping around this sort of L-shaped counter, but there it is. Ellie decided to open the drawer there instead of taking him out, but never mind, he's done for now. Those executions are brutal, man. When you get that upgrade to do them faster, it's so much quicker and it makes life a hell of a lot easier when it comes to stealth, so that's what I'll be saving my supplements for. I'd recommend doing the same.
Looks like it.
If you're looking to do stealth, literally.
In the supermarket. Let's keep circling the building. There's gotta be a way in.
I just save all of my weapon parts and supplements so that I can buy stealth upgrades. That's pretty much all I buy until I've got everything I want, and then I spend anything extra we get on what I feel like. So I think we've scavenged this building pretty well. We're going to come out here and we need to hop over this truck, so wait for Dina to come over and you can get her boosted up over.
Help me up there. Want to look around.
And up she goes.
There's a hole in the roof over there. Here.
Right.
Thanks.
Look. See?
Alright. Let's figure out how to get in there.
So now that you're both up there,
Dina.
you need to crawl under this truck, and when you do, you're going to get jumped by an infected, but you don't really have to do anything. Dina will just take it out for you. Smash square for a bit. Hop, hop. Thank you, Dina.
Ellie? Are you clean?
Yeah. Just banged up.
Right.
Please die of old age and not because you get infected.
There's another collectible
I really don't want to have to shoot you in the face.
just up here in the back of this truck. And squeeze through these boxes. And it's right here. Ma'am, I'm sorry to God for what I did. I wasn't going to hurt you. I didn't want anything from your store except for the drugs. Your husband came at me. What choice did I have? My little sister stopped feeling her feet. I needed the insulin. Everyone is hoarding the stuff. What choice did I have? I hope he survives. I'm sorry. I'm trying to rush reading these in case I don't leave myself enough time, but hopefully I can squeeze them all in. So
See any way to that roof?
I'm not sure.
we need to climb up on the truck. to get there, but have a little look around first, see what you can find. There's a bottle in here and not much else. There's so many more pickups when you're playing on like normal mode, or even Survivor, there's so many more pickups. And larger quantities as well. Like a lot of the time when you find ammo, you'll find like 1 bullet, maybe 2 if you're lucky. And a lot of that stuff is RNG as well. You won't find it all the time. Sometimes enemies will drop stuff, and a lot of the time they just won't.
I'm in.
Right. Let's have a little search around. Scavenge the stuff.
Should we check for supplies?
Right. So, we can check in here and find some, I think it's alcohol.
Got some alcohol.
Yeah.
Couple of rags. Here. Fix yourself up.
So there is a section where you've got to use a medkit as Ellie. I think this might be where you get taught about medkits. But yeah, I'm pretty sure you don't have to use it. Oh no, you do. Okay, yeah. So Abby has one of those and Ellie has one of those. But I did say earlier that that'll be the only medkit we're using. I lied to you. This will be the last medkit we use. Watch there be another one somewhere where we're forced to use a medkit and I just have to eat those words.
Mask's on. Got it.
Okay. So we're going in. And there's...
Remember, I don't want to have to shoot you in the face.
I'll shoot you in the face.
That's so sweet.
There's a couple of collectibles in this area. If you head to your right and squeeze through this crack,
All these spores mean they've been here for a while.
you'll end up
Keep your eyes peeled for older infected.
in this area. And
Is this part of the supermarket?
let's open up this room.
I think we're...
Here's the safe, but also here's
Let's get to the ground.
another collectible. Yo, Kristen, left the real shit in the safe for you. Combo is the date my good boy got Employee of the Month. Don't fucking sell those or give them away. That's for your back, alright? Feel better. Mina. Okay. So, if you go and look at the board of the Employees of the Month on the wall, you can get the code for this, but it's not a collectible. You can just put it in right here. You guys can just copy the code from what I'm doing. It's 072013.
Oh shit.
I probably mentioned this in the intro to this series, but if you're looking for just the collectibles, I have got a video that's just the collectibles. It shows you where they all are, one after the other. And I will be getting all the collectibles with my permadeath playthrough. So that'll be 3 times I went through the game and got all the collectibles. I was kind of annoyed because I was doing... Before they released Grounded, they kind of released this a little bit after the game came out, didn't they? Before they released Grounded, I was doing this stealth, no damage, survivor walkthrough. And then they released Grounded mode, so I was kind of like, well, what's the point? I might as well just do Grounded mode and start again, but because I was doing collectibles, I just continued with that save for my collectibles guide. So I think we're approaching the end of this video. There's not a lot left, like a few minutes. Shoot that fuck! Shoot it! Pop, pop! Sit down. So this is another one of those sections where when you hit the checkpoint, the enemy positions will change. In my case, the clicker was more to the right when I hit the checkpoint, but you can see me here moving really slowly to get towards the clicker, and that can be really difficult because you're barely putting any pressure on the analog stick to get closer to the clickers. If you want to make it a lot easier, just go prone and crawl, and they're a lot less likely to hear you, like way less likely. You can see here how slowly I've got to move. And I didn't actually know that for a long time, that you could sneak up on them by going prone. Till much later in the game I didn't figure that out, but that's a pro tip for you. I will be sneaking up on the clickers like that for a good while until I figure it out, but
Fuckers make my skin crawl.
that's a tip for you if you
Make sure the
wanna...
rest of the building's cleared out. And then get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, if you wanna...
Speaking my language.
If you want to sneak up on the clickers a lot easier, just go ahead and go prone and do it that way. It will make your life a lot easier. Right. So we got a bullet behind the counter there. Let's have a little search around, see what we can find in here. Just sort of scanning the edges of the room. Pretty sure we've got to go through there, but I want to take another little look around. Just to make sure I'm not missing anything. Can always be some sneaky item hanging around that you'll miss.
Found the door. Help me out?
I'm en route, Dina, don't worry. I think that's everything. Nothing else in here.
From the knees.
From the knees. So, I think I literally just get into the next area and there's a bunch of clickers, and I'm gonna handle that in the next video, I think. Got some pickups in here. I think this is where you get the Molotov. Make me the present. Make it. More supplements behind you.
Here.
Thank you. But we're not going to use that. We're going to hold on to it for later.
Careful with that. I'm a pro.
Molotovs are precious. So yeah.
We're not done.
I think we get into the next room and that'll be the end of this video. And we just need to hop up here for that. So I hope this has helped you out. Let me know in the comment section if it has, or if you're enjoying these videos. I'm going to start trying to focus a lot more on guides, and I might just start uploading my casual playthroughs from Twitch and just downloading the VODs, editing those and putting them up. Again, thank you all very much for watching. If you want to support me further, come and follow me on Twitch. I usually stream at least a few times a week. We have a lot of fun over there. If you miss my casual playthroughs where I just play stuff for fun, I do a lot of that over there. Although I do try to upload them on YouTube as well where I can. The link for that should be in the description somewhere. Like I said, if you're looking for the collectibles guide for this game, I should have that linked in the description for you as well. The next part of this will be going up soon. I kind of want to get this series out of the way so I can start working on some other projects that I've got in mind. But again, for the third time, thank you for watching. Have a great day. And until next time, take it easy.